I'm going to be doing part two of re-swatching my entire nail polish collection. Part one, I did all of my Manology stamping polishes as well as the Zoya Color of the Month polishes. And today we're going to be redoing the glitter polishes as well as my yellow, orange, and coral color family polishes. So, like I said in the last or the first video of this very limited series, is I want to use up all of my swatch sticks that I have currently before I purchase new ones, because I have a lot of swatch sticks in my nail collection that I just didn't use there for a while. And I actually bought them to do like nail art designs, but I just chose to use them for swatch sticks. And so throughout this little series here, you're going to see a lot of like different shapes, different lengths. So that's why I'm trying to use everything up before I purchase anything new. So this is only the second part to me doing this, like I said, and I can honestly tell you that one of the good things about like re-swatching an entire nail polish collection is you find colors, you find glitters and things like that in your collection that while you know you had, but at the same time you're like, oh, I forgot how pretty that looks. And then it kind of like motivates you to wear those colors that you haven't worn in a while. Now, one thing I'm going to say though very quickly is I do not use gel. So none of the polishes in my collection, whether they're stamping polishes, whether they're glitters, regular, whatever they are, none of those are gel. And what I'm doing this time around, because as I said in the first video to the series, I decided to re-swatch everything because I noticed at the beginning of the year that somehow my swatch sticks had been fused together as though someone had poured nail polish remover on them, which that did not happen because my nail polish remover is nowhere near my swatch sticks. So I'm trying to figure out how that happened. And so what I've decided to do this time around is, one, instead of just letting the swatch sticks dry for a couple of hours, I'm going to go ahead and let them dry for a couple of days, like on like some like baking sheets so that I can keep everything together. And I'm hoping that that might help a little bit. But to be honest with you, I think the main thing that's probably going to help this is having them not all be together, like so close together, because that's how I had them stored originally. And while it was working great for a while, I do wonder if somehow they were together too long. So when I get done with all of the swatch sticks, I'm going to go ahead and show how I reorganize everything. So I will show my system that I'm currently thinking of in my mind as I'm re-swatching everything. I have a very specific look that I'm going for, and we all know how that goes, where you envision something and it either turns out exactly how you hoped it would, or you're like, why did I start this project? Or why did I come up with this idea? But first of all, I have to get everything re-swatched. All right, so now we have moved on into the color family of the corals, yellows, and orange polishes. I chose to do when it comes to each part of this series, I chose to do like a couple of swatch sticks or swatch stick rings at a time. That way I could get this done as quickly as possible. When I went to originally swatch all of the polishes in my collection, this was a few years ago, and this was before I did a massive nail polish declutter last year. It took me probably 2 full days because I had a lot that I had to re-swatch. And when I did that, as much as I love my nail polish collection, as much as I love doing nails, and as much as I love little projects like this, I was like, I do not ever want to do that again because it was very time consuming. So this time around, it's actually going to go much quicker for me because I did do, like I said, a massive nail polish declutter. So I am happy that I did that. But yeah, that was definitely when I did it the first time, I was like, this is one of those things that you regret when you start doing it. But I got there. I also did speed this video up a little bit as well because I didn't want the videos to be too long. But basically, I am showing every single polish in my collection, except for like if I have like one bottle of polish and I have like 4 bottles that are like backups of that color. I'm obviously not going to show the backups of those colors, but I will be showing literally every single polish in my collection with this little series here. And for all I know, after doing this series of re-swatching everything, I'm going to be using a lot more of the polishes than I normally do because I feel like everyone has those like top 5 polishes that they wear on repeat, no matter how many polishes they have in their collection. And that's kind of where I am at right now. I love certain polishes and I wear those on repeat. And then I say to myself, well, I'm going to wear like this color or this color during this time of year. And then I just never do it. So I'm hoping that by re-swatching everything like this, it's going to motivate me to wear polishes that I just don't wear or wear polishes that I haven't worn in a while, even though I do like them. And for all I know, we'll find some like glitter polish combinations or some polish color combinations that I really like and I really want to try out. So that should be fun. But like I said, I am hoping that by separating the swatch sticks a little bit more than I did, I am hoping that that does prevent anything from being fused together in the future because I truthfully have no idea how that happened. And I'm trying obviously to think of like the easiest ways to possibly prevent it from happening again. This polish Winnie here, I used to wear a lot. It is a really, really pretty polish, so I definitely need to get that polish out again. And that is it for today's video.